land. Manuela Vincent live from Virginia. Let me know when you guys are on, okay? Appreciate you. Happy Thriving Thursday. The days are going really fast. We're almost going to be to the end of the year, my friends, right? I talk about this all the time. Let me make sure my live is up and running real quick. 1 second. There it goes. It's showing now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. When you guys come in, let me know where you guys are chiming in from. Anybody watching on the replay, put down hashtag replay. And also, let me know where you guys are from. I like to see that. I like to know who's finding me on this platform. I love that. I was just getting an email out. I was just typing an email out, guys. So anyways, happy Thriving Thursday. Welcome to my live. Manuela Vincent here. And as you guys know, I help people. I share things that work for me as far as from an entrepreneurial perspective. I'm an online business owner. And so I come live every day to share with you guys what it is I found to help me replace the income I lost last year. And so today I'm going to be talking about the 3 tools that you need to be able to get daily pay online. Okay, and they're simple ones. Nothing complicated about it, okay? You guys have access to these 3 things. Most of you, the majority of you. If you're watching me on this video, I definitely know you have one of them, okay? So we're going to get started. I'll give it a couple seconds. Yeah, I'll respond to this person's email after this video. Okay, guys, so welcome in. I appreciate you. So for those who don't know me, my name is Manuela Vincent, and I was laid off from my corporate job last year at the age of 52. Hello, Remy. How are you today? I was laid off at my job after 20 years in a corporate job, 52 years old, no savings, no retirement, no plan B. This is always my story. It doesn't change. It's not gonna change. I like to share the story because in this program that I'm part of, you have to share your story just a little bit because I want to connect with people. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Maybe some of you can connect to this. You relate to it, right? I can relate to all moms and some dads. All people come to me and ask me, what are you doing? So I don't discriminate, okay? I'm not discriminating anyone. Remy says, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing wonderful. I've got this new coffee that I'm doing. It's a more of a healthy coffee, and it has like ginseng and some other stuff in it. So we're trying this thing out, right? It's good for the gut health. Got to get the gut right, right? The gut, if your gut is not healthy, my friends, and this is off topic a little bit, everything gets messed up. Believe it, okay? So that's why I'm just trying something new. But as long as I have coffee, I'm good. Welcome in, guys. I'm so happy you're here, okay? Happy Thriving Thursday. Back to my little story. So being laid off this old, 52, this late in life, I'm not old. I reverse the numbers and say I'm 25 because I don't feel old. And even my kids, they're like, you don't even look your age, okay? And I appreciate that. But it's hard when you get laid off that many years in a career. And then you're like, okay, what am I going to do now? You know, that's all I really knew. I didn't know anything else. Good morning, Junior Garza. How are you today? I didn't really know anything else. You know, I love my repeat viewers. Thank you guys for coming back on. That just shows support for me, and I appreciate that. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, okay? I love it. So I didn't know what I was going to do, but I really was burnt out. I'm not going to even lie to you. I was very burnt out in corporate America. And I think a lot of people get to that point. Once you do your young years in, you know, and you start thinking too, my age, you know, I grew up in the 80s, born in 73, grew up in the 80s. And we were always taught, you know, stay in a job till, you know, 20, 30 years, and you'll come out with that retirement and you can be living large. That doesn't work anymore. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. There's people that are in government jobs and they had major pensions and they lost them. I don't know if y'all are living under a rock. I don't know if you're paying attention to the news. I don't like to watch news, but I see news, things come on my news feeds. Big main events come up on my feed. Junior Garza says, I love coming in your live stream. It's making me smile. I appreciate you. I try my best to make everybody happy. Some people don't like to hear me talk. Some like to hear me talk. I mean, if I'm too loud for you, I'm sorry. It's morning time, guys. That's why I like to do these lives in the morning, because that's where I'm at my most energy. Okay, so if you don't like me being loud, I apologize, but this might not be the live for you, because I'm normally not this loud, but I like to be loud on my lives because I want to get through to you. Okay, all right, I want to talk and I want to educate you. Okay. So guys, listen, that's not the way life is anymore. A lot of people don't come out of their job of 20, 30 years with this lush retirement. They've had to tap into it for loans. They've had life experience. Things come up. We all been through this stuff. This is not a surprise. But with me, I couldn't even afford to do a 401k or an IRA. I couldn't afford it. Every money that I got, and along with my husband's money, we had to put into the household bills. We got to keep a roof over our head. We got kids to... Thanks, Junior Garza. I appreciate you putting that out there. I appreciate anybody who subscribes. Like, maybe you want to learn from me. Maybe, just want to hear me talk. It's okay. I love it. If I can educate you guys and give you value in some way, that's my goal. If I can get on here and you take one thing away from what I said, that I've done my job. You know what I'm saying? Even without you buying anything from me. If you don't buy anything from me, at least I provide value. And I love that. And plus, this is my outlet. I'll be honest with you. When you do work from home, you don't really have many people to talk to. So that's why I do like doing this in the morning. And then I can, I got my 2-hour workday going. And this is part of my 2-hour workday. I can pour into you. I can get on off and I can do what I want to do. Read a book, take a nap, do what I love, right? Okay. So let me finish up, guys. So that's what kind of happened to me in my life. I couldn't afford to do the 401ks, guys. I couldn't. It wasn't enough. I had to make sure our bills were paid. And that's always been a challenge for me and my husband. He's worked 2 jobs. I work the corporate job. He's a blue collar worker. Like, we've always had the struggle. We had 3 kids through the years, got 1 teenager left at home. One's up in college, another one gonna go. We're gonna be empty nesters soon. So when I lost the job, I still applied for jobs. When I lost that job last year, I still applied for jobs. I put the resume for those people on here. Go get another job. Go get another job. I always get that. There's always somebody on my videos, but that used to bug me. It doesn't anymore, because guess what? You guys don't have my life and you don't pay my bills, and the employers weren't calling me back, putting the resumes out. There's a lot of challenge with that out here now. I have recruiting friends because I was in HR, and they're all saying the same thing. The job market's very competitive. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of sucking up to get a job. So I decided, hey, there's other ways to do it. I just got to find the right way. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. The 3 things you need to be able to make daily pay online. And yes, I'm an online business owner. Right? I make money online. This video is online. I do content 2 hours a day, and people ask me for details. That's part of my 2-hour workday. That's my new job. But I don't got to go back to a job where I don't like my boss, and I don't have to worry about putting in 8 hours a day for not even getting barely any pay. Right? That's my life. So that's why I come and share what works. And I share it with the world. And that's why I love these platforms, okay? So that's my story, my friends. I've been doing this since last May. I've been able to make thousands doing it, okay? And I'm not the only one. We have a whole community of 56,000 other people doing it. I've been able to not have to go back to a job because I show up every day. I do this 2-hour workday. I do it consistently. I share with other people. They want the blueprint. I give it to them. Some of them are going to take action. Some are not. It's okay. It's not for everyone. Okay? Now, you probably think, you have to have mad experience to do this, right? I'm on the online space, right? You don't have to have any experience. I didn't have any experience in this. I came from HR, a corporate job, so different than the digital space. I knew I had to learn something though. I had to learn skills because when you go to a job, right? When you go to college or whatever you go to learn your job, whether that's self-taught, whatever it is, you have to learn the skill, right? That same thing with this. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any followers. My subscribers were real low. I've been able to gain subscribers because of my content now. I come live, I share, I show up for you guys, right? People like what I'm saying. And that's how you grow your following, but it's through a process, 17 months, okay? You gotta build the foundation, all right? But I just want you to know it is easy if you can commit. And I'm gonna share with you the 3 things that you need, specifically for content creation. But then even deeper, I'm gonna tell you what you need for this particular program to work, okay? But let's start with number 1. You guys are already on it. We're going to get into it, guys. I'm putting my lotion on because it just feels good. I love it. Listen, number 1, you need a cell phone. You have a phone? Do you have a phone in your hand? Do you have a phone? I don't care what kind of phone. Just you need a phone. And no, don't freak out. You're not going to have to call anybody. That's what I love about it because I don't have to get on phones with anybody. That's not this style of online marketing. Oh, I don't like it. That's why I didn't want to do network marketing or any other marketing or MLM. I didn't want that stuff. I don't want to talk to people all day begging them to buy something from me. I don't want to do that. Anybody else want to do that? Share it. If you do that now, let me know. That's not my style. I don't want to do that. I don't want to earn pennies. I want to earn money that will replace what I lost. I don't want to be doing videos all day long, like on TikTok shop. You're on there all day to make pennies. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. So when I say you need a cell phone, a phone, you're going to be doing your content on it. That's what I mean. That's number 1. Okay. And I'm going to break it down what you'll be doing. But you need a phone. You definitely need some Wi-Fi because you got to be connected to something to be able to send out things and do your videos. And guys, you know, you can get Wi-Fi easily. And like if you're in the library, if you don't have it in your home, you know, I'm just saying for those people that may not, they probably say, I don't have it. I mean, and even Wi-Fi, you can get that cheap now through your provider. I know there's programs, there's assistance for that too. I'm on Xfinity. I have my phones through Xfinity, you know, just throwing that out there. It's not that expensive. And then, guys, the thing that helps me to be able to do what I do every day is number 3. It's a 2-hour workday. That's what I follow, a 2-hour workday. So number 1, cell phone. If you have a cell phone, you can do this. If you have Wi-Fi, you can do this. And number 3 is 2 hours a day. I don't care if you work a job or not. We have people, there's no excuse. We have people in this community that are working a job and still doing the 2-hour workday. They split it out. They'll do some videos on their breaks at lunchtime, the 15-minute break or their lunchtime break. While they're eating, they'll just do a video real quick. They'll do it in the evening. Like people are doing this because they don't want to keep working their job or they want to be able to replace the job or they need extra income. They don't want to get a part-time job. So that's what kind of people we have in our program that are working this 2-hour workday, okay? One bonus though, guys, if you have access to social media, we all do. We're watching it. When you guys go and scroll on IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever you're watching all day, and you know you're doing more than 2 hours a day of that, check your screen time. I like to be real with that because we've all done it. That's wasting time. You're watching other people make money. And why aren't you doing it? That's why I'm breaking down the 3 things that you could be doing to make money, whether you want extra money or you want to replace your income. These are it, okay? So we're going to be talking about the 2-hour work day today. I'm just looking at my notes, making sure I'm staying on track. Okay. So what's good about this 2-hour work day? Like I said, it's beginner friendly because I was coming from corporate and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to do anything online, right? I know what online is. I'm not that old, but I would just use it like you guys, just scroll to have a good day, watch somebody being funny. But I never really understood that when you watch them, you're monetizing for them, right? Why not you guys be the producers of your own content? And so when I found this, guys, again, I was laid off. I didn't have any employers calling me back. I needed to find another way to replace my income that I lost quickly without leaving the home. And that's when I discovered a 2-hour workday blueprint. That's what I follow every single day. It's a blueprint. And I'm going to give you the blueprint. It's a free document for you to see what it's all about. When I say free, I mean that document's free. You're going to watch a couple videos and you're going to see what it's all about. But on my lives, Junior Garza knows I break it down for you. I tell you exactly what you'd be doing in this program to be able to make daily pay. We're talking anywhere from $100 the lowest all the way up to $900 a day. And soon to be $1,400 a day, because we're getting ready to launch this thing to the Spanish markets. Okay? I'm so excited. That's going to be next month. All right? So, if you guys want to learn about the 2-hour workday, can I get some engagement? Can I get like a number 2 for 2-hour workday? I'm going to be sharing with you guys what it is, like literally what I do. And then I am going to give you guys the blueprint. Does anybody want to know? I got like 14 people, I think, watching. By the way, this number is great. I love it. But it's better if you engage, right? That's what I am. I'm a content creator. So when you engage, that helps me out. That pushes my video out. You see, I love it. So nobody wants to know about the 2-hour workday? Maybe some of you've already, I know people have heard of it already. I got repeat viewers coming on, okay? So the 2-hour workday is a structured workday. It's following a blueprint from my multi-millionaire mentor who was able to make her first 6 figures in 6 months following this strategy. And it's really easy. So what I do every day, I'm literally walking you through what I do real quick every single day to do the 2-hour workday. Every day I get up, I push the record button on my phone. And I'm not being funny. I'm literally saying push the button. I go to whatever platform I love. That could be, for you, maybe you like Facebook. You can't really post 3 times a day on Facebook, though. I don't know if you know that. They don't really favor that. Usually I'll post like a 1 reel over there or just a content, right? Because Facebook's drama-driven. I don't know if you guys know this, and you're going to learn this through the program. Facebook, I've been on for years, and I've always put out there, things about my family. People like me over there. They know, like, and trust me because they grew up with my kids. I show my kids. I show my lifestyle over there, right? So I usually use that for 1 post over there. But where my focus has been over the last 17 months, I'll be honest with you, has been TikTok, right? I start my day and I'll click the record button and I'll be in my kitchen. Like this morning, I made my coffee. And this is how simple it is. 1 hour a day, you're going to be doing this. This process, I'm getting ready to drop knowledge for you, okay? 1 hour a day, you're going to create 3 short form videos. Because videos work. You guys are watching me on a video right now. It's the best way to get more engagement. People see your emotions. You can connect with people better that way. I love it. Okay, I don't dance in my videos. Sometimes, depending on what the sound is I select, it might get me going a little bit. I'll bob, but you don't got to dance to do this. Now, listen, my first video is about 7 seconds. And you're going to be doing 7-second videos, a 30-second video, and a 1-minute video. And this is in 1 hour a day. I've gotten it down because I've been doing this 17 months. I'm 30 minutes. I do my videos, get them up ready. All I got to do is slap some text on it or put my captions in it, and I put them out throughout the day. Okay? But you're going to learn. It takes you about an hour because you're going to think you got to be so perfect, but you don't. Okay, we all got to go through that learning curve, okay? So again, 1 hour, you're going to be doing a 7-second video, 30-second video, 1-minute video. And I start on TikTok. You might like just doing reels, IG reels, but I like TikTok, okay? Right now, there's a little bit of issues with TikTok as far as the commenting feature, but I have workarounds. I do other things to get that engagement, okay? So let's go. So a 1-minute video would be like this. I could still be holding my coffee because I like to talk, right? So I'll be holding my coffee and I'm talking. And like today's video on here, this is one I've done and I've gotten a lot of engagement on, okay? Here are the 3 things that you have access to that can make you daily paying income. Check this out, okay? I would say that out loud and then I'll have a stop the scroll on the top of my screen. And then what I'll say next is, if you're new here, my name is Manuela Vincent. I lost my job at the age of 52 last year to a layoff. I didn't have a savings, retirement, no plan B. I didn't know what I was going to do next. No jobs were calling me back and I needed to replace that income. I couldn't have it all fall back on my husband. That's not going to work. One income in a household doesn't work anymore. So that I decided to look online and this is what I discovered. I discovered a 2-hour day blueprint system. It allows me and has shown me how to use my cell phone working 2 hours a day, creating relatable content, doing some free copy paste ad strategies. And then I have an automated system that does 98% of the work for me. It does the selling, telling, follow up. So I don't got to get on the phone to talk to anybody. I don't have to chase people down. It's not MLM, network marketing, or even affiliate marketing. You see, we're going to teach you how to promote 4 digital programs. The same programs you're going to be learning from, you're going to be earning from. Anywhere from $100 to $900 a day. If you want to learn these high income skills to be able to build your own online wealth, down in the comments, put the word blueprint so I can share with you my digital blueprint formula. And then I would say that. I said that all like that in a minute. That's how I do my videos. Now, that was a talking video, but my other 2 videos are literally me just doing what I love to do. I'll make a cup of coffee. I have the camera rolling. Real quick, I'm smiling, I'm making my drink, or I'm just like this, holding my cup. And now I have text on the screen saying the same things, right? The wording is different, of course, but my message is there. I'm a laid off lady at 52. No jobs were calling me. I get so many people in my messages, in my comments, they're commenting the word ready or blueprint, and they're saying, man, you really hit home with this one. I lost my job just now. What is this? Let me know. That's when you know you've got your perfect customer. And that develops over time. You're not going to get it first off in your first day. You're learning, right? You're learning. But I've been doing this 17 months. But I'm going to tell you, that feels good when you can finally reach people who resonate with your message. That means that you're talking to your perfect customer. When I turn my camera on, yes, I'm seeing my face. But when I go on that camera, I'm talking, I literally picture my perfect customer. It doesn't have to be a woman. It's just I'm envisioning that person that lost their job too. They're tired of being broke. They're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. They're tired of it. They don't want to do it anymore because that's how I felt. And so when I go on my videos, that's who I'm looking at and I'm speaking from my heart. And that's what resonates with people that are going to ask you for the details. It's storytelling, guys. Hi, Andrina. How are you today? It's storytelling. If you can't storytell real quick like that and you're not being authentic, it won't work for you. But you're going to develop that skill. You're not going to gain it overnight. You have to work on it. It took me a while to practice. I knew what my struggle was. And when you write it down, hey, I was laid off. I was tired of being broke, relying on my husband's income, and it wasn't enough. When my kids kept coming to me, asking me, I envisioned all this stuff because this is the real life situation in the Vincent household. There was so many times my kid would ask me, hey, can you give me $20? Or, we're going to go to the movies. Can I go hang out with them? Can I give them a birthday gift? Guys, I've been through all this stuff. I know how it feels. It's heart-wrenching when you can't even give your kid $20 or some money to get a birthday gift for someone else. You're the mom making the excuses not to send your kid to the birthday party. I've been through all that. So when I write it down, I remember those days. And that's what I'm speaking out through my videos. Because those moms and dads need to hear it, that they're not alone. And there is an option for them. Is it free? No. But I knew it wasn't free too when I joined this, because I knew I had to learn some skills. That's education. If you were going to go become a doctor or a nurse or a mechanic or whatever you want to be, a dental hygienist, you got to pay for your education. It's the same thing with this. See, when your first response that comes out of your mouth, and this is what you'll learn too, guys, when the first thing you say is, how much is it going to cost me? Or is it free? I already know you have a broke mind. I already know you have a broke mind because you always want free. Free is going to keep you broke. And nothing's free in life. Your job is not even free. If you put it on perspective, your job ain't free. It's going to cost you money to travel there. You're probably dealing with a crappy boss. You're trading time for dollars. See, you guys are not there yet. If you're in the employee mind frame, then you're not in the CEO mind frame yet. I am. I've been through all that. I've been mistreated because I was like, I can't leave my job. I don't know what else I'm going to do. So I just stayed with it. I'm trying to unbreak your minds like that. You guys need to get out of the mindset that there are options. Am I telling you to quit your job cold turkey? No. What I am saying that you should do something on the side with it. Get yourself ready, because we got people in here doing that. They were like, I don't want to stay in this job. I don't want to stay in this job, but I know I need the income coming in. But while I'm doing it, I'm going to invest some of my little money back into something that's going to teach me a skill instead of going and spending thousands in college education that might not even benefit me in the long run. Okay, that's what happened to me. Now, if you guys are in college and you have a specialty, a trade, something that you're really, that's going to really make you money, go for it. But for me, I want to always help people. And HR was that for me. And I did 2 degrees with that. But then at the end, I got laid off, right? So don't get it twisted. I'm not knocking education, but I think that system's broken too all around from grade school up. That's another topic. Okay, guys? So we're going to keep on rocking this out. So I invested one time last year into this program. I know I'm backtracking a little bit, but I knew I had to invest in it. Did I have $900 up front to buy this program? No, ma'am. No, sir. I know. I was in debt already from not being paid enough at my job. Husband burnt out, 2 jobs. Basically living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, it was hard. But I knew if I didn't do something, nothing was going to change. I'm always going to say that if nothing changes, nothing changes. Something had to come here. Somebody had to do something because the jobs weren't knocking my door down, but I didn't want to do that again anyways. So that's why I decided I'm going to invest in myself. And this is going to turn out well. I already had that in my mind. I didn't come in and say, oh, well, if I put 900 down, I hope this works. I already knew it was going to work. I kept dreaming about $900 paydays. And they came with this program because I already had it in my thought process. When the lady says, Manuela, do 3 videos a day, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the 3 videos out. I'm not going to question her because she is a $10 million earner now. She got her first 6 figures in 6 months, her first million in 17 months. I'm not going to question her. I don't follow the next broke person. The mentality that says, go get another job. No, you can stay in that just over broke system. Manuela's over here building her wealth. Manuela's over here leaving her legacy. That's what I'm doing over here. You can keep watching or you can keep struggling. Keep struggling, keep watching, or join. That's all I got to say on that, right? I decided I'm going to put the money into my education for this program, which I did last year. Can you please stop spamming that in my chat, please, Drell? Now, the program is e-learning. Before I continue on, I already talked to you about that. So obviously, it's going to teach you how to be a digital marketer, how to build an online business, how to build your brand, how to get daily paying customers coming in every single day. What you got to do. How do you do it? I already told you one piece. You do those 3 videos a day. They're you, authentic. You don't got to be fancy. Hair don't got to be did up. Lipstick don't got to be on. If that's you, great, do that. right? Do that. This is content. I put my chapstick on. I look in the camera. This is another, I'm giving you guys ideas, 7-second video. Me putting my chapstick on, and I'm looking at the camera, and then I have text on the screen about me being laid off again. Or it doesn't even, see, that's the thing. Your content shouldn't be the same thing on the 3 videos. I don't always say laid off 52, right? I might say, this is what saved me from not having to go back to a job. And then I'll go into what it is, right? Your videos have to be 3 different things each time. But ultimately, my struggle, at least one of those videos a day, I'm talking about that in there. Because I want the people to understand that you don't have to be stuck at 52 or 40 or 30. There are options, but you got to take a look at it. Okay? You gotta ask me, or I can't give it to you if you don't ask me. And the information I give is free for you to look at. Okay, but the programs are going to cost, right? And there's 4 digital programs you're going to be learning from and earning from, depending on which one you want to do, right? That's really what it is. So like I said, you're going to do 3 videos a day. You're going to get them out there. Andrina, you say you always go work where your heart, where it wants. And exactly. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Exactly, Andrina. That's exactly right. I mean, you have to have passion for whatever you do. See, that's the problem with everybody. They always focus on the money, and I get the money is important but I always tell you guys, you have to have the vehicle first. You have to have the vehicle. This 2-hour blueprint is the vehicle. The money is the byproduct of that. If I'm not out here helping people and educating them on what I'm doing so they can take a look at it, right? And then getting them in, right? What good am I doing? That's why I don't tell people I'm a salesperson, because I'm not. I don't want to sell to anybody. You're either going to take a look at this and decide if it's for you or not. If it's not, move on. I don't got time to chase people. Remember what I told you? I don't DM people. I don't spam people links. I don't got time for that. I am dedicated to my 2 hours. I get on my live. I jump off. I might do some education. I might hop on a mentoring call like tonight. We have a Facebook mentoring call at 8 p.m. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern. We have a mentoring call tonight where you could learn strategies about how to market on Facebook, guys. Maybe some of you want that. That's the stuff that's included with our program. We have mentorship. We have 6 and 7-figure mentors who are educating us on the different platforms, guys. And this Spanish thing, when this launches, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, but we're going to be able to make $1,400 paydays. We're going to be able to offer a bundle package where it's English and Spanish. We have so many people in Spanish that wanted to learn the program and then give it to their Spanish-speaking people. That's going to unlock so many things. We're going to get a lot of training. We're going to get more advanced technology training, AI training with that. Brand deals. We're going to start learning how to get brand deals. That's more income. We're going to have 10 income streams with that. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing? I don't understand why you're not understanding the power of your phone and how you can use social media to make money. 5 billion people on social media. So, again, 3 videos a day. You're gonna do copy paste ad strategies for 30 minutes a day. If you don't want to keep doing that forever, I gotcha, because I didn't do that forever. I wanted to finally go live because I like doing lives. I get more engagement. I get more sales that way. For me, I love it. Along with my TikTok that's popping off. Got all those comments coming in. Send them to my blueprint. Send them to my blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Leads lead to sales. You got to be filling your lead system up. And we give you everything you need in this program. It's automated. You see, the automation is what's doing the selling and telling, so you don't have to be near your phone all the time. When I was in the pool and I got that sale, I wasn't even at my phone. I had it on my chair. I popped into the pool. I came back and there was a $900 ding on my phone. Will I do a face-to-face meeting? And what aspect do you mean? I don't meet people. I don't have meetups right now. I don't do that. But I've done Zooms where I'll answer questions. Like I'm gonna get better at doing them. I'm gonna probably host those once a month. I got to get in a better rhythm of that. But that's about the most face to face I'm gonna do right now, Andrina. I haven't thought of that. That's gonna be, yeah, sometime in the future I would do something like that because I know that's fun. You know, I think I need more of an audience to do something like that though. Yeah. So I'm going to be probably doing monthly Zooms, like Dan was saying. Like that was just a one off question, but I'm going to start doing ones where I get what the questions are I get the most. And then I would do those. And then I open it up for questions as a whole. That way I get more people because I got a lot of people in my list. People that are sitting in my emails, some don't take action right away. So I want them to be educated. So I give value. I send newsletters. You got to keep doing that to the people in your email list already. Okay. So look, before I continue on and I don't get sidetracked, I'm going to drop the free blueprint for you guys. Okay. I dropped the free blueprint now because I know some people like to leave. They don't want to stay to the whole end of the live. Because I go into depth because I want you to understand what you're getting, right? The lady I bought this from, she provided information to me. But see, the thing with me, guys, is I questioned her, but I understood it was a high ticket program. I understood it was going to cost me because I'm learning something. It's new. It's digital. So I didn't go into mad details like that, right? I understand some people are like that, but if you keep staying in that question mode, keep asking, you're never going to get started. Like you got to go through the information. That's why these websites are so good. They have everything you need on them. Like where we see you and you see us. What do you mean? Like the Zoom, Andrina? Like on a Zoom? Like where I can see all y'all's face? That's a Zoom meeting. Yes, I am going to start doing those. But it's only going to be for people that are in my email. That's why I always come live and I say, go to my blueprint, because everything that I'm going to be doing, even if I decide to add another program to what I do now. Yes, Andrina, I'm going to be doing those. I did one for Dan. He had some questions about the program. I do those. I'm going to start doing them. I actually did one, I think, last month. But it depends on how much engagement I get, because I send the invite out and depending how many people say I'm going to be there or not, right? It won't be worth it for me to just hop on there if nobody's going to be in there. So I'm going to try to do it at least once a month to see the engagement I get, right? But yes, that's what I'm going to start doing because I feel like it's good. I'm going to like tell you guys what my frequently asked questions are. I'm going to open up for 15 minutes. Remember, my time is valuable too, because if it goes like longer, I'm going to start charging people. That's when I'm going to have other income streams. I'm a coach. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, the only way you'll be able to get into, to understand what I'm doing and other things I might be getting into, you know, outside of the 2-hour workday and the legacy builder, you have to get on my email list. That's very important. Okie, why you talk to Andrina about it? Andrina didn't sign up with me, but I'm not sure why you're asking her that question, but okay. See, you guys are funny, and it's okay. I get that there's skeptics out there. Okie, have you signed up to get the free blueprint yet? Because that's just a document and a couple videos that will go over all the information if you want to learn about it, right? So one person's experience don't mean you're going to get the same experience. You can't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 20, my friend. No, it's not. You're not offending me. I just want to get clarification on it because so Andrina's someone who supports me. She comes on my lives just like Dan. Dan is going to be joining the program when he wants to. He's another guy. I had a one-on-one call with him and he's going to join it when he's ready to, right? Everybody has a different timing when they join this. Some people will join it right away. Others will take a month. Others will take a year. I'm on here just to show you what it's all about, share with you my experiences with it. You say, I want to do the class where we show how, like, call, are you having one? It's not. So let me tell you, oh, maybe you're talking about a webinar. So a webinar, we're going to be doing a free webinar Friday where my mentor, you know, the lady who created these programs and she teaches us. Remember I told you about, she's a $9 million mentor. She's going to be doing a webinar for everyone. If you want those details, again, you'll have to put your email into the link I drop. Anyone on this call, the 12 people watching, if you want to know about the 2-hour workday at the highest level, Dan was on the call. Dan, weren't you on one of those webinar calls? If you're still on here, Dan. Dan was on one of those webinars and he liked it. It breaks down everything. It peels back the layers. She talks about what the 4 programs are. She goes into depth. She talks about the 2-hour workday. Viewers. So Dan is saying, I can't currently afford the program, but I plan to. See what I'm saying? Guys, you come in when you can. My job is to come on and educate and tell you why I did what I did. I joined on a payment plan. Dan probably can't afford a payment plan. Some of you can't do a payment plan. I get you. But for me, I needed a payment plan. I got approved on a payment plan and I joined this sucker because I couldn't keep waiting. I knew I was going to get approved for the payment plan, right? And I have a husband too, right? Mind you. So his money is not a lot, but he knew I was going to do a payment plan. Some of you might not have a partner. I don't know your life. Maybe you're like, well, I don't have that I can't even do 55 a month right now. So that's another thing. I didn't think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to pay the 55 a month back. I didn't think that because guess what? Manuela went into go mode. Dan knows I talk about it. I didn't think like that. I knew I didn't have a backup plan. I know jobs were calling me. I said, I'm going to make this work. The first week I got my first sale. Because I didn't have doubt about it. I don't know how you guys think. I try to get through to people. I don't know. I can only use my experience so much. But I don't know you and your work ethic. I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs. I guess it's because I'm so used to working with the like-minded individuals that are in this community. Like we don't do that. We don't keep having self-doubt. That's never going to let you progress. Now, I understand difficulties in finance. I told you guys, I've been there. We've been displaced twice. I know what struggle is, but I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. That's why I said, okay, I'm going to try this on Affirm or Afterpay or Klarna. And if I don't get approved, it is what it is. But I didn't go in there saying, whoa, I'm not going to get approved. I got approved with $0 out of pocket. Then I said, okay, next month I'm going to have to pay $55 for the $900 program. And I said, well, if all else fails, my husband will pay the $55 for me until I get in profit mode. Okay. I don't know y'all's situation. Andrina, so I have 4 digital programs. And when you go to the website that's down there, I don't order things through live. Okay. So right here, I dropped the link, right? You can either go to my channel header, Andrina. Go to my channel header. You know where the top of my name is? It says 30K and 90-day blueprint. After this live, you can do that if you want to. Or just copy it. Write it down or screenshot this. www.manuelavincent.com. When you do that, it's going to take you to the capture page. I always talk about this. The capture page. You got to put your email address in. Anybody watching? Email address into that. Before I get off, you got to understand that some lady was on my live the other day and I kept repeating it over and over again. And then at the end, I got off and she said, oh, so I got to put I was like, yes. So I'm reiterating this a couple times. You go to the link in the live. I've pinned it in here. And I also put it when my video's done. I always put the link on the comment section of my videos. You put your email address in there. That's going to email you the blueprint. It's going to be subject line with a waving hand. Guys, I'm breaking it down for you. Here's your free blueprint. You open that up. It might end up in your spam folder, your promotion folder. Sometimes it does, depending on your email provider. You're going to look at that document. It's just a PDF. And then you're going to have 2 videos. My mentor is going to be talking to you. I'm going to be talking to you. And then you're going to learn more about what it is. Then it's going to come to a page. that you're going to click on that's going to talk about the 4 digital programs. Andrina, I talk about them on the live every time I get on here. 4 digital programs. These programs are set up to help you to be an online business owner. It's going to teach you not just about reselling the programs. That's how we earn our profit here. But it's also going to teach you how to brand yourself. You're going to learn how to, build a following. Like I got mad subscribers coming in every day. You're going to learn how to do the 3 videos a day. You're going to learn how to do content on all platforms. You're going to learn everything digital marketing wise. That's what you're going to be taught in the 4 programs, right? But if you want to make money off of them, you have the right to do so with this. You get what we call the master resale rights, MRR. That allows you to make 100% profit reselling them. But as I've stated in the beginning, we don't sell like that. We don't have to get on a phone and say, hey, you want to buy this? Like with network marketing, Tupperware, we don't sell like that. We literally use those videos to sell itself. I talk about how I didn't have money coming in. I'm giving you guys a guideline, an example why it's called attraction marketing. Attraction marketing. I'm drawing people in to take a look at my information versus me going and say, hey, check this out. I'm going to DM you. I'm going to spam my link out. I don't like that style of marketing. We talk to you, right? Dan's saying, like anything, you need to put yourself into anything to get anything out of it. Exactly, Dan. So we teach you how to draw your audience in. Not everybody's going to buy from you. It's the perfect customer you're looking for. Do you know what your perfect customer is? It's you. It's someone like you. It's someone like me. Like if I'm talking to my perfect customer, like I said in the beginning, like I'm looking at the camera and I'm talking to that mom or that dad. I've been through it all. I remember dropping my kid off at the daycare center and them holding on to my pant leg. They were sick and they didn't want me to leave. Mommy, and they started crying. That's heartbreaking. I've been all over. I've been through all the emotions. I've had young kids. I have teenagers now. I got one left at home. This is the most expensive year. A senior year is very expensive. I've already been through it 3 times. I have a son in college who still asks me for money every week. Even though I'm going to be an empty nester, I still got to provide. A job wasn't doing that. Okay? So I'm relatable in my content, and that's what you're going to learn to be doing. I don't care if you're the guy who's got to pay. Again, I use this guy, Chris, and he hasn't been on my live in a hot minute. But he used to come on my live, and he shared his story. He said that he has to pay child support. He works a full-time job. He didn't want to go to a part-time job to miss time with his kid, but he needed to pay for that child support. That's expensive, right? He told me he had to drop like $6,000, I think, down for child support. Or that's a retainer fee. I think that's what he said. So he said that's his story. He could share that story. He could share that story and reach so many dads and single moms going through the same thing. This coffee, it's by a company called Vital Health, and I just purchased it. I'm not selling it. That might be something I do down the road. You see what I'm saying? But I can't remember the name of it, but it's new. I just got it in yesterday. It's got like ginseng and a bunch of good stuff in it, and it's supposed to give you energy and it helps your gut health, right? Manuela, could you explain? You did to explain. But there's no above that you're gaining for you, the 39 one. Oh, yeah, Dan. Let me go through the programs real quick. I know I get off track because I like to touch on everything. Okay, guys? Listen. This is not MLM. Do you know what? I don't want to go into what MLM is. It's multi-level marketing, and some people love it. You build teams. You get paid off of what they're doing. Right? You got an upline and a downline. That's an MLM. I don't deal with that stuff because I don't want to split my money. I need 100% profit, and that's what this does for us. When you get started in the program and you start promoting it the same way I do it, and someone, let's say Dan comes in and he buys a $900 program. He's got access to all 4 programs for $900. I got that whole $900. Nobody above me gets it. The company. So the company makes their money off of a one-time $39. What does that $39 do? It hosts your website. So you don't got to go to one of those, like, I think it's Bluehost, something like that. Those companies will host your website, but you don't got to worry about that because it's all covered here. One-time fee, $39 covers your hosting for your websites. It also gives you access to our community that I always show. That's 56,000 people. It's a live community. That's what that $39 goes into. That helps to absorb those costs. Our mentor literally puts tens of thousands of dollars into the hosting, she actually hires people to take care of us in the community. When we get ready to launch the Spanish community, she told us she's dropping $150K into the recreating these bundles in a Spanish version. So the costs have to be absorbed somehow, right? So there's a lot that goes into that. But she tells us we don't got to worry about the weeds. Our job is to focus on the content so we get 100% profit, our daily pay. Andrina, it was a good seeing you. I got to go back. Okay, bye, Andrina. Have a good day. So I hope that makes sense. So there's 4 digital programs. Real quick, I'm going to go through them real quick. If you want to get all of the view of them side by side, put your email into this link I just dropped, okay? Also, we're doing a free webinar this Friday for you guys, okay? If you want to learn about everything, because I know I can only do so much in an hour, my friends, right? I can only talk so much for an hour. I don't like to go too far into these. If you want to learn more about and you want to hear from other 6- and 7-figure income earners in this, they're going to be on that webinar. They're going to be talking about their struggle, how they found this. We got people that went from the bush to the ocean. What does that mean? South Africans. We've already created 21 self-made millionaires in South Africa. That means they're sharing it constantly over there and they're getting new people coming in. We just made 122. We created 122 6- and 7-figure earners. When we start promoting the Spanish version, I'm so excited. We're going to be building a lot more 6- and 7-figure earners. It's going to be quicker to get to that 6-figure income. It takes less people to join you when you get $1,400 paydays, okay? So I want to just talk about that. I just wanted to highlight that real quick. But if you want to learn, she's going to be talking about that Spanish versions on that same webinar this Friday. Put your email in, my friends. Check it out. You're going to be into my email automations, and I'm going to send you emails about this all the way up till tomorrow, okay? 4 digital programs. This is what's going to help you to learn how to do digital marketing as well as earn if you want to, okay? The first program is $900. It's allowing me to make $900 paydays. It's called Legacy Builder. It literally allows you to learn and earn, right? From a millionaire mentor, a multi-millionaire mentor. Every Monday we have Legacy Builder calls. You're going to get access to that where she's coming in live teaching you. And then we have breakout rooms and we talk amongst each other and we help each other. Then we come back out and we can ask her questions. Sometimes she spends 3 hours on those calls with us. That's your time to ask questions from a millionaire, okay? That's who's created these programs for us. We didn't have to create one program. She created it. Okay? That's one plus about doing the $900 program. All right, have a good day, Dan. Next, you're going to be able to get a certificate. Has your name on it that says you know your Legacy Builder program. You're going to lead with being ethical about digital marketing. You're talking about the programs like I do every day, right? You'll get a certificate that's included with the Legacy Builder program. You're getting 4 digital programs for $900. If you were to break those out separately, that's $1,900. You get it for one time $900 plus your $39 website fee. Okay? No monthly fees here. Okay, that's going to be equivalent to making $328K a year. That's what, if you take $900 paydays times 365, that's $328K a year. That's what you have the potential of earning. We already have 400,000 earners, 500,000 earners. Now the Canadian that was 600, she's making 700,000. And she only does YouTube. So she's monetizing off these programs plus a community that she created, which we can do. You'll learn that in here. Your own community. Plus, she makes money off the monthly money off of monetizing on YouTube. So she's got multiple streams. That's what we're going to help you do. That's what these programs do, okay? That's the first program. The next one is called the Digital Mastery Program. Is $600 plus your $39 one-time fees. $600 program is Digital Mastery. It's going to allow you to master the digital marketing field, industry. It's going to allow you to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. And so at that point, you've unlocked 3 income streams. With the 9, you have 4. With the 6, you have 3. $600 sales, $300 sales, $100 sales, okay? That's a $200,000 yearly income. If you come and email me and you say, Manuel, I just need to make $4,000 a month. I need to make $5,000. I can better clarify that for you, okay? I don't know what your income goals are. Mine is 10K months. That's really sufficient for us to keep up with everything. But I can break it down. Like if you need to replace your day job income, we can tell you, I can break it down for you and tell you which program you need to get with. Does that guarantee you're going to make it? No, there's no guarantees because I don't know your work ethic. I just know you're going to make that income when someone buys your program from you. It's pretty black and white when it comes to that. If you can follow the workday strategies, a 2-hour workday, do what we're telling you, you're going to be good with it, okay? But there's no guarantees. I can't legally tell you you're going to make 900 today. I didn't. It took me a week, then I made it. But I don't know what your work ethic is, okay? But 600 program is going to allow you to make $600 sales, 3 and 1. Next program is $300 plus your $39. That's called Passive Daily Blueprint. That's going to unlock a 6-figure income for you. That's $100,000 a year. A lot of people that I've seen come in lately are joining that when they have a day job. They want to test it out kind of, and then they know that that'd be good enough for them to replace their day job income. But see, the thing with this is you guys know you can always upgrade within 30 days. You pay the difference between the programs. But the goal is not to stay at the lower programs. You want to move up because you're going to be unlocking more skills and more income. Who doesn't want more income? Anybody? Like, I don't know. That's why I decided to come all in because I didn't want to waste time. I knew I was going to make my investment back. I didn't start low. I started right away with the $900 program. That's why I get more of those, okay? The last program, guys, and then I'm going to show you my community and we're going to get off of this live, is $100. That program's called Launchpad. That's going to launch you into this program, but you don't stay there. You're going to get 3 customers and you're going to move up to the next one. I highly suggest. I've only gotten $100 sale. Matter of fact, I got to reach out to that guy to get him to upgrade because, like, I don't even know. I even heard back from him. That's like such a waste of money, in my opinion. $100, it's really going to give you the bare minimums. But if you're okay with making $100 days, do it. Do it. You don't stay there, though. My mentor will tell you the same thing. You want to get 3 customers, move to the $300, and you can keep progressing forward. You pay the difference. You upgrade, okay? So that's how that works. That's like $37,000 a year. You know, if that's all that you need to make, then go for it, okay? Now, to get to the programs, my friends, you're going to have to go to the link again, okay? Let me start sharing with you the community and then how to get to that stuff, okay? Any questions, guys? Anybody else have questions while I'm on here? So let me turn the camera and get you over to, let me show you this real quick. So when you go to my blueprint, when you go to the link that I just dropped, it's going to bring this up for you. You see? You put your email in here. That's what I've been telling you guys for the last hour. You put your email. See, me, my husband, and my family. This is who I do it for every day, right? My older son's in college, my daughter-in-law, my older son, me, my younger daughter at home. That's my why. That's why I do this. I have to leave a legacy for my family. No debt legacy. So you put your email in here. You're going to watch a couple videos. Check your emails in your spam folder and promotion folder, okay? Then, real quick, I want to show this to you. 1 second. This is the program page. So this page, before, you guys, I know you're in a hurry. Some of you want to get off. This is what you should look. This is the page you're going to come to when you go through everything I just told you about. You're going to look through this page. This is what's telling people exactly what they're getting. This explains everything about everything. That's why we don't got to be on phones. I didn't want that kind of business. This tells you everything you need to know. No experience. It's beginner perfect for beginners, learning to attract your daily paying customers. It's a 2-hour workday. It's global, all over the world, right? And then you're going to watch a video from my mentor. It talks about everything I spoke about today. The license you get. This is our 6- and 7-figure mentors. They're going to be on that Friday call. So I suggest you get in on that webinar. It's amazing. My story, right? It's going to tell you everything that this is. It doesn't lie. It's showing you everything. Okay. That's why we don't got to be on phones. This explains it. Okay. So this talks about what I just went over, the amounts of income you'll earn, how much it is to get started with each program. You see right here what you're getting: social media domination, supportive community. I'm getting ready to show you that real quick. Everything is here. And then it goes down to the lower program, 600. Just do your due diligence, guys. You'll get to this information. If you have any questions, you email me, okay? One last thing on this, and then I'm going to go to the community. I'm over by a couple minutes, but it's okay. If you guys want to take advantage of the payment plan, you go to, I'm just going to show you where to go. See, I take PayPal, credit card, debit card. This is all attached to the website. It's all secure. It tells you at the bottom how much your website fee is going to be. It tells you. Everything's on here. There's no lying on here. It's very transparent. And I talk about it on my lives too, right? Look, you go to the Stripe button if you want to take advantage of a payment plan like I did. And these are the ones I have: Afterpay and Klarna. Oh, I got ZipPay now, guys. You know what ZipPay is? I just added that. So you can try ZipPay. That's new. I just added that on my website yesterday. You guys know what ZipPay is. It allows you to create a virtual card and then you can just sign up that way. That's new. I just added that. But I have Afterpay. It lets you pay over time. It's called Buy Now, Pay Later. If you guys want to take advantage of that, go for it. I just literally added that for you guys so you have another option. Okay, my friends, I just added that. But I have Afterpay and Klarna. Just check them out. I used to have a firm, but they no longer work with us, so can't do that. Now let's go to this community real quick, okay? Let me show you this. All right, look at this. Oh, so see how this says Spanish launch? I got to get on that call in 2 hours. I'm excited. This is a live community. We have 56,000 members in it. This is what you'd be part of. When you pay that $39, that unlocks this community. This is where everything is live and happening. Look, Spanish updates from our mentor. Got to get on that call today. And then we have that webinar later for the Facebook marketing. I got to get on that. Oh, I love this community so much, okay? Facebook coaching tonight. She's talking about this, okay? I can't wait. Everything you need is in this community. I love it. We cheer each other on. Let me show you some wins and we're going to pop off this joint. Look, this is where you come in and the first day you join, you're going to introduce yourself so we can welcome you in. There's all kinds of tabs here. I'm not going to focus on those today, but just know you're supported. We have tech support here. We have shout outs and welcome, social media. If you got problems with your social media, you need mindset and motivation, everything's in here. And we have a calendar of events that happens every day. Look. This is exciting stuff. Every day there's something on the calendar. You come in here, you click the button, and it's going to open up into a Zoom at that time. And that's how you get going. That's how you're going to learn every day. So outside of your regular training, you're going to get these kind of webinars. The free webinars on Friday, that's for you to learn about the programs more, okay? If you want to join or not, okay? What was I doing? Let me go back here real quick. See, I'm so excited. I go all over the place with this. Okay, look, let me put the newest on the top. So people come in here and they post their sales. or their wins. If you got more people joining you, if you got more followers, if you did a live for the first time, you got to tie outside your comfort zone. Yes, let's go. You put that in here and we celebrate you, right? So this DeAndre said 2 times $100 on my way to church. They were going to church and they got $200 sales. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. The lady I was talking about with she's a $700 earner, $700,000 earner. Wendy, this is her. She just said, pinch me $1,800 while she was sleeping. So she made 2 $900 sales. So it's called automation, guys. I don't touch on that enough, but you're getting this system for free. This right here is our automated system. Your job is to just get people to your website, and that's what's going to cause them to come into your system, and they're going to make a purchase from you. And that's what causes us to get sales every day. So she was sleeping and she got $1,800 sales. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody got a license. See, they got their license in here. That's included with the Legacy Builder program. What else do we got? I'm going to go through this really quickly because I don't like to be on here too long. Somebody else got a license. One of the guys I signed up, he literally jumped from going and setting up his website right away, because that's the first thing I'm going to tell you to do. Go to start here, get your websites going, connect it real quick. Then you're going to do your 3 videos a day. Like, I guide you, but the system's going to guide you. But the guy who joined me, he's only 19. He immediately went and got his certification. But he's excited. I was like, congratulations, because he learned so much just from that program, from that certificate program. And again, you don't pay extra for that. It's included with Legacy. This person said, my video hit 10,000 views. Okay, let's go. This person said, Bridget said, woke up to a $900 sale this morning. How would that feel for you guys? Literally, how would that make you feel? Just imagine it, because I envisioned it before it even happened to me. I was laying in bed when it really happened. I was sleeping. It was a Sunday morning. I just happened to turn over and I saw a notification on the top of my phone with a $900 ding. That means it went right to my Stripe account. Imagine yourself getting those. And that's what happened to me. And I kept getting those over and over again because I already know what the power and the value is here. That's why I keep getting them. Okay? People are scheduling their emails because they're talking about this webinar we're doing. So guys, if you want to get into my email automations, do it. Put your email in, guys, because I send out these emails every single day. See, these are my newsletters. I send you an email. I got this email scheduled out to go. I just sent this one this morning, or not that one. Which one was it? 1 second. Oh, which one did I send this morning? This one. This system that's working for moms and dads. This one went out this morning about how to learn how to make 30K in 90 days, right? This is going out to everybody in my email list. If you don't put your email in, you're not going to get it. I share proof, testimonials, and I say reserve your seat right here. And what that does is that clicks you over to the webinar to register. And you put your email in. And it tells you the date and the time, which is going to be this Friday. You see? You just it tells you when it's going to be. You put your email and all that good stuff in. And you'll be in the webinar on Friday. So get in my email automations, my friends, okay? Let's go. I think that's it. I could keep going a long time on this. There's a lot of evidence and proof in here. This is making me excited. I'm so excited for this launch. This is going to be great. This new launch to Spanish is going to be amazing. Guys, if any Spanish speaking people on here, get with me, connect with me, put your email in, because you definitely want to take advantage of this. $600 client on a public holiday. She just put that. All right. I'm done. Anybody have any questions? I know there's like 6 people hanging with me. I appreciate you. Happy Thriving Thursday. God bless you for being on my live and spending time with me every day. And I hope you take action. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I come on here to show you what's working, what I'm doing, what people in the community are doing. It just requires you. Cell phone, Wi-Fi, like the title says, cell phone, Wi-Fi, 2 hours a day with my blueprint. And you got this. You got to follow it strategically every single day to get the results you want. right? But you got to take action. You can't keep sitting watching me. That's not going to build your income up. That's how it works, okay? I want to help you. Just get into my messages, right? Put your email in and you can email me back. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope to see you guys on the inside, all right? I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Take it easy.